Hello and welcome to Lou's Tarot. I am Lou and this is a general read for the rest of December for Sagittarius, so the star sign Sagittarius. Thank you, this is the very first reading for Sagittarius that I've done. So please like and subscribe so that you can see more from me in the coming weeks. So next up is the 2025 readings, but I'm going to get into it. So I kick off every read with 3 oracle cards. So weekly and monthlies are going to be angel answer oracle cards, followed by some tarot and a divine feminine final message. If you've got any comments or feedback, please feel free to share any thoughts while I'm the new kid on the block. So welcome Sagittarius, this one is for you. Angel spirits guides, what does Sagittarius need to know for the rest of December? Clear honest guidance please. So I am finding that these are a reflection on the year, and it's just telling us, obviously, you know, what's the final chapter, where have we got to, what have we learnt to get us to this point in December. And then 2025 reads, we'll do a deep dive into what the year ahead is bringing in 2025. Can't wait for that. So I'm drawn to this pile. Okay, Sagittarius, what is for you? Choose a new direction. This is in the past energy, so we'll clarify with some tarot what that means. Remain positive. So choose a new direction, which could have tested us a little bit, to remain positive. Communicate clearly. Okay, lovely, thank you, angels. Let's clarify this by using some tarot next. I have premeditated and cleansed these cards in between each of my readings. What does Sagittarius need to know, angel spirits guides, for the rest of December? Please can you help clarify these angel messages for us? Thank you. This one's for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for being here. I've already seen some cards. They will come out. I always find flyers, anything that I'm seeing, tend to come out. So just being asked to shuffle these one more time. Thanks for your patience. And let's cut the deck and see what we're drawn to. Immediately pulled to this. Thank you. Let's tell the story, okay? Choose a new direction. And then we have the 8 of Cups. So this is someone walking away from emotionally from a situation. Remain positive is confirmed by the Hermit. Queen of Cups energy here. This is emotional abundance, anything to do with cup energy. So you're a fire sign, which is represented by wands. So this is very much an emotional state so far. Wow, okay. So walking away from something and choosing a new direction has brought us to the 10 of Cups. So that's really lovely, Sagittarius. I'm glad for that, because remaining positive and introspection and a new beginning has brought this situation, because you had to communicate clearly. There you are, the Empress, abundant in emotional beauty, in your power. What a lovely final message. But the overarching was this was a moving on from a heartbreak, a stabbed in the heart situation, a painful situation, but you chose the right new direction for yourself because you remain positive. So Sagittarius, if you've had a tricky year, I do apologise, and well done for coming through full circle, because that is the energy that I'm getting here. If this doesn't resonate, this is not everyone's story, but someone out there this was your story of the year. Of course, it's very general. But the overarching energy is, you know, the 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Swords is, and even underneath, the 10 of Wands, you know, walking away from a situation. It's very confirming of the story. So thank you, Spirit, for bringing these cards. So let's tell the story. So moving on from a heartbreak, this is not the situation now, because you're abundant and you're back in your power. So Sagittarius, you are an honest optimistic and spontaneous person. You are risk takers, so well done on not sticking with this energy of the Three of Swords. I do think this is past energy because you walked away emotionally from this. So I'll just pull this up. Let's tell the story. So the angels or yourself, you know, you were asked to choose a new direction. Someone guided you. So this could be angels. This could be a family member. Whoever you lean on for support, spiritually or in the material world, directed you to choose a new direction, or you were so fed up from the heartache. That was your decision anyway. So well done on doing that in the past state. So in this, because this is a December read, it generally is a reflection of the year. So I do think we've moved away from this, and the year might have been quite turbulent for you, where you had to choose a new direction to move on from this heartache, this heartbreak. You know, this is a painful situation that you've moved on from. You had to. The Eight of Cups is someone physically walking away emotionally, but it's like you've tapped out emotionally. You might not have actually relocated or moved out at that point. If you know, you might have chosen your direction, but sometimes you haven't fully moved on. You've emotionally moved on, but you might not have physically by that time. But by doing so, it brought you the contentment of 10 of Cups, which is a happy home situation. So this is love, relationships. It's not always a coupling up with another person. It could be a friend, whatever resonates for you, or just being back to your happy self is the 10 of Cups. It's a happy cup, happiest minor arcana card that we're going to see, and it's abundance, even if it's just you being reunited with family and children. Could be any family member, whatever family means to you, moving away from and choosing a new direction. You know, physically walking away, emotionally walking away has brought you the happiness. So you've had to remain positive, and during this phase in the kind of not too distant future, it's not current energy, this is future and quite current, and it might have taken you some time. So Cups and months, so over it's been the past few months, this is this past situation, but we're moving into more weeks and planting the seeds for next year. So but you're ending December in a positive state, so well done for remaining positive. Might have taken you some time to get there, to emotionally walk away from the situation due to some. So the Hermit is all about looking in, maybe feeling guilty about having to walk away from that situation, but you have to do what serves you best. And there is hope. So and there's obviously, by communicating clearly, there was always hope. You just had to speak your truth, whatever that might have been. Introspection is the Hermit, but you've definitely moved on from the Hermit mode, because it's confirmed by the Page of Swords, which is clear, logical thinking, moving quite fast with a situation, a new beginning. So the Hermit state wasn't too long, but it was just about remaining positive and thinking logically. So Swords energy is all about, you know, cutting. This could have been you had to cut the ties. So moving away emotionally and then being quiet, cutting the ties, moving on quickly to get you to your Queen of Cups energy, which is someone, Queen of Cups, look at all the queens. So this is feminine energy, not necessarily any gender at stake. It is feminine energy. So Queen of Cups, the cups are overflowing, you know, back to wealth, satisfaction. So it is emotional wealth with the cups, emotion, but also abundance with, so it can be both. So in both material, love, relationships, you're abundant. You've got the Empress confirming the Queen of Cups. That's a really strong statement of being back in your power, you know, getting your mojo back. So well done on that. You know, communication is so important. You got the results that you wanted by taking a bit of a risk, by thinking logically and cutting the ties. So that's the message and story that I'm telling. Looking at the cards, if these resonate in any way, that might not be your story, but I try and make it as general as possible and as many scenarios as possible. But ending the year back in your power, abundance, luxury, sitting on that throne, quite abundant. Just the message here is always communicate and speak your truth. And if we need to cut ties and choose a new direction, so, you know, Sagittarius, you're not scared of doing that because you don't want any time wasters, do you? So I will finish the read by confirming this with a Divine Feminine Oracle card. Hope this resonated. Please like, share, subscribe so you can see more from me if you enjoyed it, if it resonated, if it brought you any peace and clarity that you was looking for. Well done for moving on from a situation. It's not always easy, is it? And I'm sorry if you had a bit of a turbulent year, but sometimes we have to move on for our better, greater good, which is where we've ended. Well done on that one. Okay, just a final clarifying oracle card, please. Let's go from the bottom. Sarada Devi. So in all my readings, I keep saying I can't pronounce these Divine Feminine Oracle cards. Their names are from historical goddesses, but this is the Divine Mother. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. So you've got back to that state. But you have had to make a judgment to get back to being in love, loving yourself, however that resonates for you. I'm going to leave it there, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining. See you soon.